find interest and value in the content that I'm creating. That neurotypical people can do to help people who are neurodivergent in the way a neurotypical person does things that would really be beneficial. A poppy for you. If you bring us in and actually talk to us, you will find out that we have a lot to offer. Welcome back to my channel. I spent a lot of time and all my spoons yesterday promoting my channel on a Facebook group for neurodivergent crafters, and I got a lot of new subscribers, and I'm so glad that you're here. If you haven't subscribed, if you would please subscribe to my channel. Today's content is going to be a discussion on what neurotypical people can do to help neurodivergent, specifically autistic people. I'm going to draw a slightly different flower today in honor of the day. It's not my typical flower that I draw, but it is Veterans Day, and I do want to address and express my appreciation for all of the service that all of the people in the armed forces have dedicated their lives to improving and preserving our way of life. And thank you, veterans. You are very much appreciated. So, a poppy for you. And they're really simple things. It's just a slight shift in the way a neurotypical person does things that would really be beneficial to neurodivergent and autistic people. And while I'm talking, I'm going to put the beads and the earring hooks on the mushrooms that I've got already painted up, and I've got the little eye pins in them. Anyway, simple things that neurotypical people can do to make autistic persons and other neurodivergent persons' lives so much better, so much easier, and so much more comfortable for us. And the first one is answer specifically. And I can't stress this enough. If we say, do you want to go to the store or to the restaurant? Don't say yes. That doesn't mean anything to me as an autistic person, because I've given you two options and you've said yes. Does that mean you want to go to both? Does that mean you want to go to one but you don't know which one? Does that mean that you want to go to somewhere else? That doesn't make any sense to me. Does it mean that you just want to go somewhere but you're not really looking at a restaurant or a store? Do you want to go to the restaurant or the store? I would like to go to the restaurant. Yay. We're done. We're comfortable. We're happy. Our brains are not annoying us with confusion and curiosity as to what you really meant. If you want to do both, say both. I would like to go to the restaurant and then the store. Or I would like to go to both. I would like to go to the restaurant first. It's super easy, and it makes our brains so much more comfortable because we've asked you a specific question. We are looking for a specific answer. Another one is be precise with time. Scheduling is something that is very specific to each different autistic person. I am one who is very, very focused on time orientation, time dilation, and time monitoring. So if you say you're going to be there in 5 minutes, I'm going to expect you there in 5 minutes. Not 4 minutes and 59 seconds, not 5 minutes and 1 second. I'm going to expect you there in 5 minutes. Straight up 5 minutes. If you can't be there at that time, let me know. A simple text. But be very specific with your time, be very specific with your schedules, and recognize that we can be extremely precise when it comes to timing things. Not all autistic people handle time the same way. So if you're curious how your autistic person in your life would like to handle time, ask them. We are not fragile. We're not idiots. We know what helps us. And if you put forth the question in an attempt to help us, it's not offensive. If you put forth the question and you pose it as you're an idiot and now I have to do extra work to deal with you, that is offensive. But if you're just asking us, just straight up, what can I do to help? Most of us will be more than happy to say this is exactly what I need. Most of us know exactly what we need. And those of us who are capable of expressing ourselves will tell you exactly what we need. Just ask. I've already hinted on, if something happens to the schedule, let us know. If something changes in the schedule, if something has come up, let us know. Send us a text, give us a call. Although you're going to probably have to leave a voicemail, because I don't know about other autistic people, but unless I'm expecting a call, I really won't answer the phone. There's only maybe 4 people who can call me at any point in time, and I will answer the phone. Everybody else goes to voicemail. Let us know. It helps us very much keep everything on track in our minds. I've already touched on this one too. If we ask a yes or no question, we want a yes or no answer. If we send it to you in a text, which is the most common way for autistic people to communicate, I know that's my preferred way of communicating with most of the people in my life, family included. But if we ask you a yes or no question, don't just give us a thumbs up, because that doesn't mean yes. It could mean, I heard you. It could mean, let me think about it. It could mean, I'm contemplating what I'm going to respond with. It's not an answer. We need something specific, especially if we've embedded the yes or no question into a series of other information. I'm interested in seeing this particular movie. Would you be interested in seeing it? And you give me a thumbs up. That doesn't mean that you're interested in seeing that particular movie, or that you're interested. It could be you're just thinking about it. So please be specific with yes or no questions. Give us a yes or no answer. It's so simple, and it makes everything so much easier for us. Another thing, and this deals directly with scheduling as well, is don't drop things on us. Don't come home and say, hey, let's do this, because we're not prepared for a change in our schedule. If you want to change the schedule, that's fine, but you have to let us know in advance. You can't just drop it in our laps, because that becomes very unsettling for us, because we have figured out what's going to happen at any specific time, and we've played it through in our heads over and over again, and we've got this running dialogue in our heads of what's going to happen and when it's going to happen and why it's going to happen. And then you come and you drop something into our laps, and it changes everything in our brains and makes our brains go, yeah, yeah. And I struggle with getting my brain back under control after something like that happens. And I'm sure that a lot of autistic people struggle with getting their brains back under control. Please remember that as autistic people, we are socially unaware, or socially inept, or socially strange. And so we tend to be very conscious of the way we react to things and how those reactions are interpreted by other people, because while we may not know what we've done wrong, we know we've done something wrong, and we will replay that particular scene over and over in our heads, trying to figure out exactly what we did wrong, because we generally don't know, trying to figure out what we could have done to stop that from happening. Or if you bring us in and actually talk to us, you will find out that we have a lot to offer, and we are willing to share experiences and concepts with you in the hopes that we will be more understood. So I guess finally, the most important thing that a neurotypical person can do to help a neurodivergent, specifically autistic person, is just have a conversation with them along the lines of, I understand that you have different needs. Will you please help me understand what I can do to improve your quality of whatever, life in the workplace, your ability to do your job, your comfort level with working together. All of those things can be solved with a simple conversation. But you've got to stop pushing us to the side, and you've got to start talking to us. That's the first step. Communication is always the first step. So, again, welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I really adore the fact that you are here and interacting with my channel. Please do like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. I don't know how long it's going to be before I make another video, so whatever length of time it is until I see you again, I hope you have a wonderful length of time.